Electro G. Greg.
What do you got in there, boy?
Electro.
What am I doing with my life?
Techno travel. My life was like a spaceship without landing gear. 7 years. And like a dream within a dream, I had no idea where the spaceship was taking me. There was no flight plan. Launched 7 years, and the gear, the instruments that guided me, orbiting, made several attempts at landing, investigating new terrain, seeking atmospheres of sunshine, and avoiding the rain. This is one of the benefits of nomadic living, and computers intensified the process. Migrational, for example, wireless internet, weather.com, and the 10-day forecast. I'd pretty much stick to the beach, but if there was rainy weather on hand, you could pretty much bet that's when I'd be in town running my errands. And the years snuck right up on me, while this lifestyle gained longevity, jettisoned swiftly against the mainstream.
Observations of digital nomad.
Not really underground as much as being in a submarine. I was orbiting LA, sub-mainstream, investigating the possibilities, seeking alternative ways of living in perhaps the world's most artificial city. Not enough just to be a nomad. I had to carry my studio around with me. Because creativity is funny. Because inspiration is fleeting. And after the first 5 years of visions and the simple demands of mobile living, there's very little time ever found for the actual producing, the polishing of these perspectives into something palatable, something inspiring to someone other than just me. And soon the story was too complex to try to convert into music. The concepts I had to take up writing. Music was still the landscape, as some vistas defied words, defied description, defied photographic imagery. Whereas a certain swell, certain rising tides of music could be perfect to convey that next great stretch of highway. But the elapsed time actually driving, the story became more about the dreams in between. Motion is a good thing. Distance is a friend more than an enemy. But like a spaceship orbiting, I was simply gathering data for the next big thing. And when I got burned out, my resilience surprised me. As much as the depth of the actual dreams. And perhaps that's why I came to find there was no one else living exactly like me. I began a massive search, even as my wheels kept spinning. Is there anyone else orbiting, living off solar power, looking to be transmitting? If I ever crashed, I knew my laptop's hard drive would be quite telling. The black box for the recovery team. If anyone ever cared to dissect my findings. Cool concepts that confound me nonetheless. Why can't I find anyone else like me? The hedonists, the rocket scientists, intercontinental spaceships, any other mainstream submarine media freaks, any other Marshall McLuhan understudies, Malcolm McLaurin wannabes, Sex Pistols, Bob Dylan, Jim Morrison's fascination with death, raised up as a reminder of life. And on the cyber side of things, these new amazing machines, electronically induced ideas.